decel cut, or not the decel cut, the dash pod, I'm sorry, and decelling back into idle. And notice it's a little bit exaggerated here in the dyno. I'm gonna have to wait until we drive it to see the driving characteristics, see if it lags and hangs too high. It seems a little bit excessive here. The dyno doesn't immediately shut down the rotation of the hub, and as a result, we'll find, or I find that sometimes the idle stays high, hangs high, because the dash pod's kicking in pretty excessively. So we'll have to see how it performs off the chassis dyno here. This is kind of an odd condition on the deceleration. So let me go and shut it off so we can talk a little bit easier. Let me go and save this data log. We'll save log file as, and we're going to go here to watt pool 4. So this will be our last pool. Everything looked good in terms of our fueling from the wideband. Everything looks solid there. Let's take a look at our dyno screen. So we're seeing here 897 horsepower. Pretty good. So about 900 horsepower. Again, looking at this, we are showing 16 degrees of timing here. 17, 16.8. So there must be, if we look at the air temperature, it's 131. There must be some slight amount of ignition retard coming from the air temp compensation table. And that's fine. I'm going to leave that there. That's the purpose of having a compensation in place in case the air temps get too high. We do want to reduce the timing because it can be a problem. So if we bump the timing in a little bit more, it's going to make more power, but 17, 18 degrees, again, that's about my limit. So 900, roughly, let's round it up. 900 horsepower on a mainline dyno is about 10% lower than a dyno jet. If we're adding 10% back to that, we see we're at roughly 1,000 horsepower at the wheels on a dyno jet. So that looks great. Let's pour through the data here just again so we can look at this. Again, we see what the timing is doing there, roughly 16.8, 17 degrees. Duty cycle hasn't changed, so that looks good. We are not maxing the injectors out. Everything else here looks pretty much in order. Nothing looks off. Fueling looks good. Boost here is about 18 pounds, maybe 19 pounds, and it tapers about 17, 18. Again, we are saturating that MAF at the very top end here, hitting about that limit of the mass airflow, 4.99. So we can't do anything more with that. We do see the borderline. It shows it's commanding 16.8. We're actually commanding higher than that, but we know that the temp corrections are baked into the reported borderline knock value. So if the air temp's compensating against borderline, it just shows that, and then we show the timing advance here. So we're below the maximum brake torque timing. We're not touching that. We're sourcing borderline only, and we see the spark sources showing borderline the whole time. So everything else looks good. I think we are dialed in here about the best that we're going to see out of this combination of parts here, and doing it in a safe manner where the engine can run long term. Thanks for checking out our teaser clip. If you want to see the rest of this video and more than 500 hours of current EFI training we have to offer, make sure you click right here. If you want to go and check out more teaser clips from this training course, click here. And you don't want to miss any of the videos we're going to be releasing on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and click here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.